I had some subscribers ask me, when do you use a 6-inch catch basin over a 4-inch? And I want to talk about downspout lines in particular, or discharge lines. And I want to talk about when you're using this with a solid cover, not a grate. All right, let's show you all the different things that come into play to make that decision for us. We'll grab a couple of these 6-inch, a couple of the 4-inch. This is my absolute favorite catch basin for shallow lines, and I'm going to explain to you why. This little 4-inch round cover is super easy to pop free. Just take a flat-headed screwdriver, just pry it like that, take the flat-headed screwdriver, turn it like that. That thing's free. Look at that. No screws are lost in the lawn. Beautiful. I love a press fit cover. We are the only ones doing this. Everybody else has screws holding their covers on, and when they get lost in the grass, it's just a pain. It presses on really easy. It's just a great fit. For a shallow line, this is my go-to. I prefer this over the 6-inch. It's so easy to get inside it. If I don't need a riser, go ahead, you put the cover on, you press this down. I'm not going to do that. And you're done. Boom. And this is pretty standard. This is for shallow, really shallow lines. Okay, so now you're a little deeper. Well, we have this beautiful riser. Look at this. No screws, again, because I hate screws. It just slips on. What holds it in? The dirt or stone. When you backfill, it has this ring. It's a good fit. It's a watertight seal. HDPE on HDPE. It's indestructible. The lawnmowers can run it over. It is made to flex. This can freeze up in the winter. It expands and contracts with no problem. It handles the cold really well. Now, if you are even a little bit deeper yet, 2 risers. They stack on each other. Now, this is 4 inches of rise. 2 inches of rise with each riser. We have 4 inches of lift. This is easy for me to come down here, clean out my catch basin. So pay attention to where my elbow is. But if I put 3 on there, it's going to get to be a problem. Because as you can see, another 2 inches of lift, I'm going to be, to my bicep, and it's going to be a problem. The 4-inch isn't really big enough. I love this for shallow lines. It's my go-to. It's my favorite. Again, I just love the user friendliness. Super easy to just do this. Take the screwdriver over here and then turn it like that. It doesn't get any easier for homeowners. It doesn't matter. What I love about this, you can be, in your 90s, and you could pop this off, take your shop vac wand, stick it down in there, suck your basin clean. Super easy. No screws. No screws. That's a peeve of mine. All right, so now you see the shallow line. I have no riser. I have 1 riser, gives me 2 inches a rise. I have 2 risers, give me 4 inches a rise. Now, there we go. So this is what this looks like. So now, if you end up deeper than this, I would go to a 6-inch. All right, so we're deeper than what 2 2-inch risers will do for us. We're so deep that we have to go to something like this. This is a 5-inch riser, 6-inch basin. Super easy. I got to stick my arm in here. My elbow can bend. I got my elbow in it. That's why I like to go to the 6-inch right here. When you're that deep, this is a 5-inch riser. If you're really deep, they stack on one another. And yes, we end up with deep lines all the time, especially if you got discharge lines and you're going through a side of a hill and you want to put a clean out on it. We like to put clean outs like every 50 feet. You want to put one of these on your line so that you can access it and it's never a problem. Now, this 6-inch cover, see, you pop it, you chase it, you open it, you open it. There's just more to it. I love the 4-inch for the convenience I love the 6-inch when you're really deep, when you need a 5-inch riser or more. And then we have these little 1.5-inch risers. This is all HDPE. Super strong, indestructible, cannot crack, cannot break. This is not like PVC. This is superior to PVC. This is the same material that Tupperware is made out of. You can drop Tupperware. You can do a lot to Tupperware. It doesn't crack. It doesn't break. This is actually thicker and heavier than Tupperware, but it's really, really strong. Now, if I'm trying to get to a grade and 5 inches isn't quite enough, these little risers give me another 1.5 inches. So right now, I'm at 6.5 inches. Got a 5-inch riser. I got an 1.5 inch riser. These 4-inch risers are 2 inches of lift. 2, 4, that's it. I'm done. I want to come over here if I'm deeper. Go to the 5, 6.5, 8 inches, just like that. I would not use these little risers starting from here. It gets kind of wobbly. Put these 5-inch risers when you're really deep. Start there, zero in with the 5-inch. Again, even if you have to stack a couple of those to get you 10 inches. You know, obviously we can put another 1.5 inches on here. It'll be 9.5. You see how the adjustments work? This didn't end up 5-inch by accident. It's because it helped us stagger. So the sizes that I get with that, these are different. That's going to give me 2, 4. This is going to give me an 1.5 inches. It's going to give me 5. It's going to give me everything in between. Sometimes you need a specific level when you're taking it to grade, depending on what you're building. I wanted these catch basins to be staggered. How the risers worked out, we've been in trenches where we're trying to get to grade, and the risers of other manufacturers would not put you right where you wanted to be. This allows us to get to grade no matter what. So this is our single line catch basin in a 6 and a 4. And by the way, these turf plates, they set in really nice. You press them in. They're just a beautiful fit. All right, everybody, if you appreciate these educational videos that I'm putting out, please give us a thumbs up. It supports the channel. If there's anything that you need as far as a video that you want me to make, leave that in the comments section. I'm your host, Robert Sherwood, and until the next video.